Hey guys, welcome back to another Matty Crafts video, and this video is special. This is a guy named Bam Bam, and he is a Discord user, and I've known him for 3 to 4 months now. He sent me some Noble Team figures a while back, and honestly, it was super helpful because in the future, I'm going to be making Noble Team accurate, like Halo Reach accurate sets and dioramas, and it's going to be cool because I needed all the members, and that's going to be a huge future project, and I'm super excited to crack open this box. I have removed this, and that's all I have done to it. He also sent me a bunch of figures because I needed a specific couple figures that he sent me for my Halo 3 diorama, and he sent me some of that and just some really cool stuff. So let's crack this open, and I'm super excited to see what we got. Alright guys, so just starting out, we have some kind of a moss, I believe here, or some kind of a mesh, and oh my gosh, I see so many figures down below. So this is like a moss you can kind of put on walls for texture designing and designing walls or anything around the ground. This is super good and just awesome material, and I'm super happy I have it now because all you need to use is PVA glue, just a little bit of this stuff, and you can just put this on the ground and it will just look so good or on walls. So that is a huge help. Also, we have some kind of these rods or sticks. I'm not entirely sure, bamboo dowel pins. These are actually sweet. I'm super excited to see how like hard they are to cut into and like how easy they would be to just use an X-Acto blade, or if I have to use a little saw or whatever I have to use, but these are going to be awesome for so many different things. Here we have some kind of fake plant leaves, and this is great for surrounding mocks. Now I can make a Halo 3 mock where you have the Brute Chieftain kind of holding the Marine Captain, and Master Chief finding him. I think that's a really cool mock, but I would kind of make it a little different, maybe with just Marines or something. And yeah, there's so much of this stuff. I mean, this is an awesome material to use. Yeah, so he also sent me a ton of figures, like a ton of figures that I needed for various different things, and just some that he wanted to send. This is amazing. Like, he already showed me everything he was gonna send, so I'm not like shocked, but when I was told that he was gonna send me all this, I was freaking out because like this is exactly what I need to kind of up my level of dioramas to where it's really, really high and the standards is really high. So it's important for me to continuously be getting better in having more materials to use to make my dioramas better. So all these figures are going to help out a ton. I'm going to put them to the side for now, and we'll show off everything in kind of more a better fashion later with all these figures. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Alright, we also have some shrubbery. There's just more down here, dude. Like, that's nuts. So this shrubbery is so realistic, and I think these actually might have a smell. No, they don't, so that's really good. So this is really good material because it doesn't have an odor. So I got moss a long time ago from Michael's or another craft store, and basically it smelled so bad it like gave me upper respiratory problems, and because this stuff doesn't have an odor, it actually makes it usable, one, and then I can kind of, it's just better because I know the material is fake, so it's not gonna die. It's just so much better on my lungs and like everything. But yeah, so this is great. Definitely needed that. Put that to the side. Another bag of it, I believe. And then we have all these figures, so many Marines. I have so many CE Marines. Like, it's kind of crazy. Alright, oh, there's just more. Oh yes, Heretic Leader. You don't see very many of these figures. I think these figures got kind of slept on. Like, honestly, I think this figure's profit, like market value in a few years is going to be absolutely huge. I think it's gonna be like 50 or 60 bucks in like 3 years, because it's just such a good figure. It's such a unique figure, and it's a Halo 2 figure. And they don't really make a lot of Halo 2 stuff, which I'm hoping Mega actually comes out with a Halo 2 line. They really need to come out with a full Halo 2 line of figures. They're just wasting a ton of potential not doing that. And then all of these guys, like a Tartarus throne room with the Arbiter, Johnson, Miranda Keys, Guilty Spark, and you just make the 3 levels out of Mega Blocks, and like that's pretty much all you have to do. And then you put Tartarus in there, and maybe you get like a Zealot Elite or something, or like a few really cool elites in there with the Arbiter. Like it's on Legendary. I think that would be really cool. They should definitely do that for like their Mega set. It could even be like 300 bucks, and I think a lot of people would buy it if there's enough figures that are unique. He also gave us trees. So these trees here are really nice. Obviously they're too small for it to be a full tree for like a figure, but this is super good because now we have like mini trees, shrubbery. On top of the other shrubbery we have, like, we're starting to have some real serious options for some really cool stuff. And that's fantastic. These are awesome. And there's a pretty big one right there. This is like a just really weird kind of cool trees. We also have, I don't know what this is. Let me. Oh, okay. So this is like just weird foliage, I guess. Kind of like a hedge. It looks like a hedge that someone just cut off. It's kind of interesting. So we have some bigger trees here. This is going to be really nice because these can actually be like the trees on Halo CE. That's what they kind of look like, so that's really cool. And I think these trees will work really well for like a 1 to 2 figure diorama. And then we have some weird trees that are kind of just a yellow mustardy color. And that's kind of interesting. I like those though. Those to the side. We have some grass terrain. So this is just, you know, normal grass with a little bit of yellow, green with a little bit of yellow. And honestly, that's pretty good. I already use a different kind of grass, but it's good to have multiple different kinds of grass to just layer on top of each other. Just makes it look a little bit more unique when you have different styles. Atriox's hammer. So we also have a more green, dark green, mossy, or like swamp green kind of grass here. That's really cool. And then to end it all off, it looks like we have a Halo 3 Marine. That's awesome. I need him. If anybody wants to donate me a lot of Halo 3 Marines, you should. Have polystyrene sheets, and polystyrene sheets are so good. Like, this is a crazy strong material. It's really good for making anything thin. It's gonna last a super long time. Like, this is expensive. This whole set of polished styrene sheets is probably like 25 bucks, I imagine, maybe even more. Like, this is really expensive for these sheets. So that was all of this stuff. Like, he sent me like probably like $250 to $300 worth of stuff. Not including the figures. It's probably like $100 worth of stuff. Like, he's been a huge supporter of the channel, and this video is really kind of for him as well. And honestly, it's just amazing to have such great supporters, because there are a ton of great supporters that help me out in a lot of different ways, like leaving likes on videos and just subscribing. Like, that, it's really crazy. But I'm going to show you guys all the figures now, and let's just get right into that. Alright guys, that's all for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed this epic box opening. One more thanks to Bam Bam for that awesome stuff. You are a legend. Also guys, I have started a Patreon, so that's another way you can help support my YouTube channel. Link to that is in the description down below. And I also am starting to sell figures on my eBay again, so now I have this double combo of a Silent Shadows Elite and a Spartan Slayer Revenant / Bandits Hunter. And these figures are $30 on my eBay, and I have a bunch of other figures and a bunch of different price points you should go check out on my eBay. Link to the description of that is down below. Thank you all so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. And if you are new here, think about subscribing. I make all kinds of new content all the time, and I think I'm getting better each and every video. Anyway guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace out.